Hello and welcome to another update video about the NEAR protocol. NEAR has gone up quite a lot since I covered it in a few days ago. And someone posted a comment in one of the videos yesterday, said I only cover cryptos which have gone up already, and this is just entirely not true. I mean, I cover my cryptos and then I carry on even throughout the drops, and I covered NEAR protocol the last time. Well, the last time we were already at 1050 or something. But the time before, in my video where I talked about it being a must-have for 2022, this was here at the low at around 850. So since then, in just a few days, again, we have moved up 75%. I think that's great. It was a great call. I said back then, I don't own any NEAR. I still don't own any NEAR, and the reason for that is I just can't have them all. That's the thing. But I will buy NEAR going forward. I just missed that low, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. It's a long-term game, and I think NEAR has for 2022 a huge potential, not only to grow further, but also to outperform a lot of other cryptos. I mean, what we're currently seeing here is sort of nearly, or is it a new? Yeah, it's a new all-time high. Well, we had this all-time high here. I think that was related to a listing at a crypto exchange here on the 15th of December, where I think the price was too high. I can't remember really what it was, but yeah, that was sort of the all-time high, but you can't really count it because it was sort of a faked one. But overall, we've seen our double bottom down here, with the second low being the higher than the previous one. We moved through all the daily EMAs, and yeah, it is looking strong. So it's following Bitcoin at the moment, but it's outperforming as well. And NEAR has the potential in 2022 to carry on doing that. Down here, this I think is the area in which we could come, like between $3 and $6, just purely based on FIB levels, because other cryptos have reached these FIB levels. If Bitcoin should go down to 20 to 29K, that is my expectation. That after the most recent move up, I think we are going to go after a little bit further rally to this area, and then I think NEAR could get into this area. So it might be worth just having a buy order set. No financial advice here, but somewhere around that area, just to make sure that should there be a quick drop throughout the next few weeks or so, to get in. And bear in mind, Bitcoin is moving up now, but I think this is all part of a larger correction. So we are moving up higher here. Obviously, we broke through all the previous highs. So what would be the next key level to address, because people are interested in resistance and support levels in these price discovery phases. So first of all, we need to acknowledge that we are now overbought here on the weekly. So we might have difficulties to get through this $14 and $15 level. So this is currently where we find resistance, because you can see that we've got a channel here, and that channel, I think it was based on the daily. Here you go. Got a channel here. Yeah, so just looking at the daily candle close prices, and this is where we're landing here. So that was an expected resistance. I'm not sure if I mentioned in the previous video, but we had the channel on the chart. So that is typically then where you get resistance when you move up to it, $15. That's pretty much where we are at the moment, exactly. So we are, however, yeah, as I said, overbought here on the daily. So we might find a bit of more resistance, could pull back to the previous high. Yeah, so I've got one here at the next support would be $10.70, and then we've got $8.77. I'm just wanted to double check. That is based on the previous high. Yeah, this one here. So key support here then would be at $13.20, that previous high. And then if we go down further, all these highs will provide further support. So you've got $10.20. You've got next one, which is at around $12.70, and then $11.88. So these are key support levels that you're going to have in a pullback, with the first and most significant one probably being here $13.20. From there, then I would expect further continuation. Ideally, if we can hold these levels, I would expect further continuation. I think, as soon as you drop below, especially here, 11, what did I say, 11, that high here is at 1180, yeah, no, it is 1180, yeah. If we drop below that, I think we can expect a pullback here to 1073. That would be the 214 FIB level, but if you drop below that, I think then yeah, that might just have been sort of a fake out, because then you drop below all the highs here. You make another lower high, and you might have a higher low, but if you pull back a lot, it might be more difficult for the price to pick up, or it might just take a little bit longer, you know. But generally, we are here in an uptrend, and we are, as long as we are above this ascending trend line here as well, you would be in an uptrend. It might just take a little bit longer for it to pick up again. But yeah, if we can break here through $15, which is what I would primarily expect, maybe not necessarily today, but maybe the next few days when Bitcoin carries on moving up, you've got the next key resistance level. So here at 16.40 and $20.43. So I think maybe you don't get to 20.43, but you get to $20. That's like a nice and round number. I would expect us to get to that in this current move up. You know, you've got these retracements you will have. It's not all going in just one way, but I think we can reach it before we get another larger correction, before we then carry on. Because I think for near, especially in 2022, we can expect very, very nice prices. We can expect it to outperform a lot of cryptos. And that's just my view. You know, I'm not advertising here near in any way, but I think it's just a great project. You know, they try to keep it very simple for app developers or for D-app developers. Good development team, a lot of partnerships coming, and more people are talking about Near. You know, it's great, and I've been covering it along the way here throughout its good and bad times, and now we're finally pushing higher and higher here. And I think the sentiment is shifting for Near now finally, and we are seeing here more and more interest going on to it. So yeah, next level is resistance, $16.40, $20, and then the $25 level. Even that might be reachable, but I think here higher than that might only be throughout the next year, you know, 32, and that's where it stops here. But we just need to see where we are then. I think we can definitely reach higher levels next year. Maybe we could even reach a $50 near next year. Maybe even more, you know. From a market cap point of view, I think it would be possible in another bull run next year. And overall, it's looking quite positive. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.